Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. When I'm playing games, there's one thing that I cannot stand, and that's being tethered to the desk by a headset. The amount of times I've broken USB ports and cables from sudden movements is crazy. If there's anything that exists that I can remove that issue from the equation, I'll usually opt for a product like that. At Computex this year, Sennheiser invited us to check out this brand new headset, but we couldn't actually get there in time, so instead they sent us a set of their brand new GSP 670 wireless gaming headsets to check out, so let's check them out. I want to preface this video by saying the same thing that I always do with all of these audio products that we do here on the channel. I've been using these headphones daily for almost 2 weeks now, and I wanted to do some due diligence since I feel that when it comes to audio products, most tech reviewers, they might not have the same history with audio that I do. If you guys don't know, I produce all of the music on the channel, and I've been doing like the sound design stuff for a very long time. So yeah, to put it simply, I know what good audio should sound like. Sennheiser has been one of the strongest brands in the audiophile and music business for many years. In the last few years, they've started to add to their lineup by creating products for the gaming market. Obviously, people have used their headsets for many years for gaming, but in the last few years, they've really focused on bringing gaming-centric products to the market. And that's where the new GSP 670 wireless gaming headset comes in. Let's take a look at what you get in the box first. Obviously, you get the headset itself. They're a lot heavier than I thought they would be, which at first I thought was going to be an issue, but yeah, I mean, mainly because they could potentially be on your head for hours at a time, but turns out for me at least, the weight of the headset made no difference. It includes some documentation and all that standard boring paper stuff that no one ever bothers to read. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. It includes a USB Type A to micro USB cable and the brains. It's a tiny little USB dongle to connect the headset to your PC or PS4. Yes, the GSP 670 is also compatible with PS4, but from what I can tell, it's not compatible with the Xbox One, and I don't have an Xbox One to test it with anyway, so yeah. Why did I say Xbox? I don't know, something's wrong with me. The build quality is exceptional, and like most Sennheiser headsets, they have fully adjustable ear cups. The ear cups themselves don't rotate like many other gaming headsets, but they do have some lateral movement to adjust to the shape of your head. And in my case, it adjusts to the shape of my melon head very well. Seriously, I've got a really big head. On the left ear cup, it's got a micro USB connector for charging and updating your firmware, a switch for Bluetooth and wireless pairing because this headset also has Bluetooth, and it will work with your phone, which is quite a nice feature, and also a boom arm microphone. On the right ear cup, it has the master volume dial, which doubles as the power switch, a chat mix dial, and a sync button to connect to the wireless dongle. Okay. So what you're saying is it's got buttons and connectors and stuff, but how do these headphones sound? Okay, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag nice and early with my conclusion and then tell you why and how I got to this conclusion. The Sennheiser GSP 670s are the best sounding gaming headset I've ever heard. Actually, they're probably one of the best headphones I've ever heard and used. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's really the point of this headset, you know, and that's the point of every headset, is just to have, they do one job, you know. It's not just supposed to be for gaming. It's not just supposed to sound good for that use case. It's supposed to sound good for everything, and they deliver right out of the gate. Okay, thanks for watching. You peak, we seek, we out, and all that. Okay, I'm back. Okay, well, let's be honest. Let's talk about all the numbers and specs and all that jazz for people who are that way inclined. All of the sound is pumped to your ear holes via a set of 40mm drivers. The drivers have a frequency response range of 10 Hz to 23,000 Hz. They feature 7.1 virtual surround as well. The microphone has a frequency response range from 10 Hz to 7300 Hz with a bi-directional pickup pattern. Seriously, how good does this microphone sound for a headset? The headset has a battery life of around 16 to 20 hours, which I've personally observed to be the case with these. I think I've charged them maybe once since having it out of the box, and honestly, I've used this headset a lot because They're really, really good. Now, I always judge a headset with how they sound with music before anything else, because for me, that's my primary use case. I will sit down, strap on a pair of headphones, write a script for like 4 hours at a time, but I also have been playing a lot of games lately, so we're gonna talk about that too. Now, I wanna know how music sounds with the software stuff turned off, with the surround sound stuff turned off, the bass boost, and just everything. I just want it to be gone. Okay, so how does it sound? Okay, this is very hard to do with headphone videos. The stereo separation is about as good as you're gonna get with any high-end headphones. I feel like you guys are gonna think I'm being a fanboy, but these headphones are good because when you listen to music, you can hear every single sound in the mix in its own space on the soundstage. There is nothing that interferes with another sound, and nothing drowns any other sounds out. I almost couldn't believe how good these are. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you guys as well. Like, there's no amount of words or numbers that can, or like buzzwords that I can recite, or just basically anything that can really explain how good these headphones sound. They are in a complete league of their own. You just have to hear them for yourself. Well, how do they sound with games then? Well, I started replaying Final Fantasy 15 with these, and to be honest, I haven't been that immersed in a game for a very, very, very long time. There's no active noise cancelling, but with the closed backs that they've got, they might as well have active noise cancelling, because they're literally, yeah, I don't have words, to be honest. Like, these videos are hard for me to make because it's just a really good product. And this kind of leads me into the next thing as well. How are they to wear for extended periods of time? Again, they surprised me. The headset weighs like 400 grams, but I didn't feel like I was wearing a heavy headset at all. On many occasions, I forgot I was wearing a headset. In fact, I was wearing them, I walked over to Claire for her to talk to me, and I had nothing going on in them, and I couldn't hear what she was saying back to me because I forgot that I had them on, because I'm an idiot, basically. The software is pretty elegant and very easy to use. It has everything you need and allows you to easily adjust the side tone with the microphone. Did you hear this, other headphone vendors? It's got side tone, and you can adjust it to a level where you don't have to hear yourself, or sorry, you can adjust it to a level where you don't have to scream. And also a tip for those people who end up purchasing these, make sure you update the firmware on the headset because it makes the side tone louder. They actually, what? Yeah, I don't know. Why is Sennheiser actually listening to what people want? You might be asking yourself, well, it can't be as perfect as you're making them out to be. Well, let's put it this way. The price of these is, what's a nice word for this? Well, let's say the price is pretty steep. It's in Astro A50 territory at 500 Australian dollars. And I'm not sure what the US price is exactly, but converted at the time of filming this, that's around 350 US dollars. But that's the thing. These are better than the Astro A50s in every single way. So if you're wanting to spend Astro A50 money on a headset, don't. Just buy the Sennheiser GSP 670s instead. They're way, way better. And I wanted to add this as well. Like, it's impossible to review a headset or something as tangible as a headset to really give you an idea of how something sounds. You honestly have to hear these headphones for yourself. They really are that good. Now, I'm not a Sennheiser fanboy. I couldn't care less, right? I was just genuinely surprised by how good these sound. And even to the point where I'm using these in place of my SteelSeries Siberia 800s that I've been using forever. This is the first time that we've had a headset through that has impressed me enough to switch the Siberias out. Simple as that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you like this video, you know what to do, and tell us what you hated about it. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peak, we seek. And honestly, I'm not even being a Sennheiser fanboy. You can go and read the other reviews and whatever on the internet about these headphones, because they're going to say the same thing. These headphones are in a league of their own. Thanks for watching.